to get a really good understanding of what Lamar is doing right now, okay? Here's some numbers for everybody. In the last 2 weeks, Lamar has thrown for 536 yards and 7 touchdowns. He has run for 226 yards and 2 touchdowns. Okay? This is his 17-game season pace. These are the dumbest numbers in the world. His projection for 17 games, 5,600 yards, 68 touchdowns. I mean, those are video game numbers. He right now leads the NFL in touchdown passes. He's 4th in the NFL in rushing. He's accounting for 87% of the #1 in offense in the NFL. I mean, what he is doing, he won the MVP in 2019. He's playing better and doing more than he did that year. I picked Lamar before this season, and there's no reason that I don't believe that Lamar is going to be the MVP of the NFL come the end of the season.
Well, let me say this to you. He definitely is the leading candidate for league MVP honors. It is not Josh Allen. It is not Patrick Mahomes. But I got news for you. In terms of runaway, I'm going to throw somebody in the mix, Dan and Michael Irvin, I'd like y'all to remember. Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Jalen Hurts for the Philadelphia Eagles warrants consideration for league MVP honors if he continues to play this way. Jalen Hurts has been doing his thing, and his development has been incredibly, incredibly impressive. Sure. Throwing that football, we know he can run with the football as well. Nobody can run with it like Lamar Jackson. But Jalen Hurts is a bona fide, big-time dual threat, and he continues to elevate his level of play. And the Philadelphia Eagles, dare I say, may end up being a better team than the Baltimore Ravens because they are stout defensively. They are showing you that they've got a defense to be reckoned with. And you're the Baltimore Ravens. You've got some work to do with that secondary, okay? So I look at it from that standpoint, and I find myself saying to myself, yes, Lamar Jackson is a stud. I'm worried as hell, Dan. Every time I see him running with the football and somebody diving at those legs, those ankles, those knees, I get very, very worried because I want him to get his money, and I don't want him to get hurt before he gets his money because everybody ain't Jerry Jones. That don't mean you're going to get paid that money if you end up getting yourself hurt by Bisciotti and the Baltimore Ravens. That's just me. But his play is sensational. He's bet on himself. He's teaching us, literally teaching us what courage is all about because he's taking this to another level, going out on that field, understanding the risk that he's taking and still performing to the degree that he's performing with. But Jalen Hurts is on a better team. And Jalen Hurts is balling, and he has improved dramatically. And I would tell you that even though he's not there where Lamar Jackson is in terms of MVP league MVP candidates, he is up there with a Josh Allen and others, everybody but Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts has arrived, and we all need to pay attention.
And you said something, Stephen A. You talked about, you know, the way he's throwing the ball and everything. I thought coming into this, you remember that first game? He rushed for 15, 16 yards, that first game. I was like, I thought you're not thinking about the contract. I need to know that you're still going to run hard so you're not worried about getting hurt so you can focus on the season, not the contract. I need to see you run some more, you know. But what he was saying is, I want you guys to see, even if I do get hurt running, that I can become a pocket passer. That's what's blowing my mind, the way he's throwing from the pocket. Now, these last couple games, he started running everywhere, so basically saying, Michael, shut your black butt up. I said, okay, I'm going to be quiet because he's absolutely being right. He's starting to run the football. He's not worried about all this stuff, especially after what went down in Miami. Now he's talking about winning and getting his team to the winning position. I absolutely love what he is doing because it does take courage to leave $200 million on the table knowing this is the way you play football and bet on yourself to change the whole game for everybody. He's changing it for everybody. Once he gets this guarantee, every quarterback is going to try to come and get a guarantee.
Just as an aside, I know you and Molly are brothers and sisters today, Army Brown with you and all of that other stuff. I'm just wondering why the pocket square that you're wearing, nice suit, but why does the pocket square you're wearing match with Dan's tie instead of yours? I'm just wondering.
Well, it matches with my tie. It's also great in this tie, man.
I mean, it's just hard to see.
Mike, come on.
I think it goes, Michael.
I'm just saying.
This thing is put together perfectly.
I don't know about that.
The color palette works.
Your tie's boring. Your tie's boring.
The
Lamar
suit
right
is put
now
together like Lamar Jackson perfectly right now. Throwing the ball and running. It's put together just like Lamar Jackson.
He always
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.